Less than P class equals data end equals 498. Data start equals 65 greater than. So here we are again. Snooker drama, center stage, just before the big one kicks off at the Crucible. And it's Shaun Murphy and Kyren Wilson making the headlines for all the wrong reasons. If you thought the 2025 Masters final was dramatic on the table, the fallout off it is even more intense. Murphy, known to fans as the Magician, is not pulling any punches this time around. And from what he's saying, he feels seriously wronged. Less than P class equals data end equals 989. Data start equals 500 greater than. It all started when Kyren Wilson, now the defending world champion, took a swipe at Murphy, calling him unprofessional after their showdown at the Masters. Wilson even threw shade by calling Murphy an old man and claimed he needed the win more. Now that alone is enough to spark tension, but things didn't stop there. Ahead of the World Championship, Wilson made cryptic remarks suggesting something happened off-camera during that final, implying that Murphy crossed a line somehow. Less than P class equals data end equals 1506. Data start equals 991 greater than. Murphy, on the other hand, says he's completely in the dark about what Wilson is talking about. Speaking candidly on the 147 Snooker podcast, he recounted how he was just going about his day, getting a haircut in Sheffield, when suddenly his phone exploded with messages about Wilson's latest comments. Confused and frustrated, Murphy insists there was no shady behavior on his part, just a routine prep for a major match, and even a pit stop to top up washer fluid in his car. Not exactly scandal material. Less than P class equals data end equals 1967. Data start equals 1508. Greater than. But what really got under Murphy's skin is how Wilson waited months to speak out. And even then, didn't do it directly. He hasn't had the bottle to call me out, Murphy said, clearly irritated. I'm very disappointed in him as a bloke. That's not something you say lightly in this sport. Murphy's not just defending his performance, he's defending his reputation. And he feels Wilson has been playing games, dropping half-truths, and keeping everyone guessing. Less than P class equals data end equals 2234. Data start equals 1969 greater than. He also didn't mince words about how he plans to handle it. When I see him, I'll be telling him, Murphy warned. There's no ambiguity there. For someone who's been around as long as Murphy has, respect and transparency matter, and to him, Wilson has violated both. Less than P class equals data end equals 2547. Data start equals 2236. Greater than. Now, both players are in the World Championship, drawn on opposite sides of the table. So there's a real chance we could see them face off again. This time, with even more emotional fuel in the tank. You can bet the crowd and the cameras will be watching every glance, every handshake, and every frame like hawks. Less than Pep class equals data end equals 2867. Data start equals 2549. Greater than. Snooker is often viewed as a gentleman's game. But as this latest fallout shows, it's not always just about the cues and the balls. Sometimes, the real tension is in the words not said or said too late. Murphy's message? If you've got something to say, don't hide behind interviews or cryptic hints. Say it to my face. Stay subscribed for more videos.